So short stories are the way to write novels, and you evolve from the age of 12 to the age of 30 when I finally wrote Fahrenheit 451. But I wrote it as a novella. It's only 25,000 words. And it was published in a pulp magazine. And then Ballantine came along and said, why don't you add some words to it, make it a full novel? So I added another 25,000 words. So it's 50,000 words. It's still very short. Yeah, but I had to creep up in the novel, you see. I did a whole series of short stories first that are tied into Fahrenheit 451, The Pedestrian. When I was on Wilshire Boulevard one night, 50 years ago, with a friend, a police car pulled up, and the police inquired why we were walking on the sidewalk. And I said, well, we're putting one foot in front of the other. Well, that was the wrong answer. And the policeman was very suspicious of us for walking in an area where there were no pedestrians. And I said, look, in that direction, nothing, in that direction, nothing. If we were criminals, would we call attention to ourselves by walking? If we wanted to burgle a joint, we'd drive up, go in, burgle it, come out, and drive away. And I was very upset with the policeman, and I just come from the restaurant with my friend. I had some soda crackers in my pocket, and I opened them and put them in my mouth, and I chewed them. And as I talked to the policeman, I sprayed him with flakes. Well, he couldn't quite decide whether I was being hostile or not. And he brushed off the flakes and told us to go home and not to walk anymore. So I said, yes, sir, I'll never walk again. And I went home and wrote The Pedestrian, which is the beginning of Fahrenheit 451. And a couple of months later, I took the pedestrian out for a walk. He turned a corner, and Clarice McClellan, this little girl, standing there, and she takes a deep breath. She says, I know who you are. And I say, who am I? She said, you're Montag, the fireman. I can tell by the smell of kerosene you burn books. And 9 days later, the novel was finished. All because that policeman stopped me. Thank God for that policeman.